right. Audio test. We got it. We're in. We're cooking. Alrighty. How's everybody doing? Okay.
All right.
All right. Let's get some
All right.
Red Coast coastal theme going.
I am doing good. Fantastic.
You're only coughing out small chunks of your lung.
No.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
Large chunks of your lung then.
Yes.
/play.
Jack, you guys didn't like show up in the Discord on Saturday, did you?
Did I?
Yeah.
I did, just to see if anyone was there.
Oh, I thought nobody was coming. I was told that there was no session. I'm sorry.
Oh no, there wasn't.
Oh, I
No,
would have
it's
been
fine.
there.
I just went there to see if anyone did, to tell them that there was going to be no session.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
So you're
okay.
being courteous. I see.
Yes.
You're nice of you.
It was on my phone and I was dying in my bed, so.
Got it. Well, try not to die through the rest of the session.
Oh, I'm better. So.
Okay.
Oh.
Now I don't remember. I think last time we left off, we did some investigations. You guys got your bodies back. Most importantly, right? You get to continue living. The consequences of such a resurrection you aren't quite sure of. The figure who brought you to such a crossroads with opposite, like almost different yous from different timelines. Again, it is sort of known, fate-given secret that this is one of, if not the only, timeline that you guys are persisting within without being sundered. With the creation of Aelinor, it's not quite unknown how time has changed, how different paths and branches have grown since then. You have some sort of ally, some sort of watchful presence looking over you all. And it allowed you a second chance. After that, yeah, you figured out a few more things, worked on some stuff, and continued some of your own personal investigations and different works and jobs, and you figured out a few things. So today's our time to act on that. I believe it's the evening. Is there anything that people can do right away in the evening that they need to do, or do you guys need to rest up and start the day?
Fine.
Okay. Everybody's good?
Yeah.
Nap time.
I guess I was just gonna talk about stuff. That's it.
Yeah, if you guys want to chat, that's fine. We can go into that, and then I've got something planned for each and every one of you, starting after that. So we'll get into that later, though. Go for it.
Are we gathered?
Are we still exhaustion fucked?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not quite exhaustion. It's just a penalty, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's all you're suffering right now. It's not actually exhaustion. It's a -1 to all rolls. It's a -4, I believe it is, right? Or 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we gathered together?
Yeah,
in character?
you can be if you'd like to. You now share that sort of central common area. Each of you has your own room.
And then I will ask the others, how do you think we were brought back?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just gonna assume a god and call it a day.
Well, which god? Do you think it can happen again? How many second chances do we really get? Does that not come up in your mind, having just resurrected?
I'm just gonna say that I don't really I'm alive, and I'm just gonna keep it that way. I have no qualms with what happened. I am just gonna continue to live and not die again. I don't really care what intervened.
What happened to you, though? We were fighting and you disappeared.
I got banished into space.
As you try to remember back to that time, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
$23. Okay. You fight through the sort of persistent terror of seeing that sort of open maw, screaming face at the center of a black hole looking towards you. You're fine.
I don't hear any more laughter. I'm good.
Not for now.
Okay.
You were gonna say just why you disappeared?
You were banished, and then how did you die?
We were having some issues with the King Sorrow thing, and I didn't exactly end up in the nice part of space, and they were sundered there, and I didn't really want to join them as another sundered, so I killed myself.
Sounds like a wise choice. Death over sundering. What was space like? Can't say I've been.
Cold. Purple. Really purple.
All right. What about you, Pin? What are your thoughts?
I'm just gonna say that whoever did it, I don't quite know who, but probably kind of owed them a lot. Yeah, they kind of saved our lives there, and we don't even know who they are or why they saved us. There's a lot of questions to be found, but I got a feeling that one might just come to us in a form of probably like a request or a message from God. Who knows?
For all we know, we don't even own our souls anymore.
How much do you care about finding who did it and how we can repay them?
If they need repayment, I'm sure they'll ask for us, and I'm more than willing to do it if it means I, get to keep my life. So, but I'm not gonna actively go out and try to find them. I'm sure if they can find us, they'll find us.
If they can bring us back to life, they can find us.
Yeah, I hope so.
I'm just not sure how many chances we get,
Well, hopefully we don't.
A fourth chance. In that case, let's talk about our killer. What are your thoughts on what happened?
What happened to you guys?
We fought. A lot of magic was exchanged. And he casted a powerful spell which ended all of us. And himself as well. Which leads me to believe that he is dead. However, like the Warden's soul said, she's killed him before. But he came back after some time. Which means, at least in my theory, we have a few days of respite. He shouldn't be able to come back so quickly. I guess now's our chance to go a little bit crazier while we have maybe some chance of doing something without his interference. How do we fight him? Should he return to us? How do we win? How do we not die?
I feel like we need to get stronger.
How do we do that?
I have some artifacts. I got some key bits about some artifacts.
You propose we seek it out.
I reckon it wouldn't be a bad choice.
Do you think we should stay in the city?
Stay in the city? No. Wait, he's already proven that it doesn't matter where we are.
Spirit Ode said that would be safer if we weren't in Halazar, which is why I, at least previously, was sent out to Eastgard. Besides the Chantry itself, it's not as safe here, is the idea I got from him. If we search for the artifacts, perhaps we can both be harder to locate and seek out something to fight back against Sorrow.
That might be a good idea. Yeah, also has not been very hospitable as of recently, so I also do have a tidbit on an artifact as well, so maybe we could go find both.
As do I. Mine would be in Eastgard somewhere.
I think
Let's say we
mine's
have...
close.
Then I say something closer would be... I'm not sure it'd be better or worse, actually. If it's close, maybe he'll find us again. Let's say we have 3 days before he is alive again. We can finish our business here and set out of the city in at most 3 days' time. Does that sound okay with you guys?
Why 3 days though? Where'd that just come from? How do we know how long he takes to resurrect?
You know, actually, I'm not too sure. Maybe I should confirm with the warden. So, she did say he came back in a few days. I'm not sure how many days.
I suppose that might be the best, because it'd be kind of weird that we're just here and then all of a sudden he comes back early or something. But nah, gives us a good time frame. We'll work with places here.
Lorenzo, you said you have ties with the warden, so right?
Yeah, we have some history, some beef.
And I leave it to you to tell her what happened to us, and also perhaps get some information on
Yeah, I
the
could.
return of Sorrow, and how that was like, or how long that was like.
I could go hit her up.
All right, very well then.
I actually have an idea about 2 artifacts in the area.
I'm
Although
open to.
one I have bits of. I just don't have all the bits of it.
I also possess a fragment of an artifact.
I have 2 fragments of an artifact.
Oh, very impressive. I'm open to helping you guys find your artifact pieces, if it means strengthening our selves to defend ourselves. But before that, what do you guys think we should do for the next couple of days, or at least even tomorrow? Should we continue investigating the posters?
I don't think the posters are that important.
Yeah, now that we know this king kind of just walks around in the city, I think the posters are kind of our least of our worries right now. I think I think that the real thing would be, well, see if we can't investigate some of that curse stuff to see if we can't figure out anything about this king, and then possibly just understand that this eternal conflict of the city itself.
Yeah, I think what Pinpin's saying is fair.
Oh, speaking of, when you talk to the warden, because Spirit O told me that the cursed garments that were left behind by Sorrow, he recommended we destroy it, but wasn't clear on the best method of how to. If you can ask the warden what she thinks of it, that'd be valuable to know.
What she thinks of keeping the artifacts or destroying them?
Whether we should investigate or destroy them, maybe she has better input. Because I understand from Spirit O's position, it's probably safer to just get rid of them. But I feel like that we may be able to unlock or uncover more of the Umbral Call and of Sorrow himself. Should we look into his remnants?
I mean, if he comes back, and I don't know how closely tied he is to those items, maybe it is best to just get rid of him so he doesn't have them.
Ode said that it might have a chance of possessing someone who tampers with it as part of a curse. I'm not sure how true that would be. Being a curious nature, or a person in being a person of curious nature, I would like to look into it, but of course, I'm afraid to be attacked again so soon.
True. Jack, just as a side note, we did some housekeeping stuff for like gold and stuff, magical items.
Okay.
I think Jakey put it on your.
Yep. You have cash now.
Ooh, I got more cash. Oh, yeah, that is probably another thing I need to do is probably buy some stuff as I kind of don't have very much.
Yeah.
It's kind of ill prepared last time. Didn't expect to be fighting a, literal, undead god or whatever.
Archmage, but yeah. Okay. You guys figure out what you wanna do tomorrow then? Everybody's ready, or do you still need to discuss more?
I think I am ready.
Okay.
Do you want me to leave the cursed items with Lorenzo?
That's a party question. But
We have the rod and the robe that we know aren't cursed. We could probably use those.
Yeah.
Maybe
those two you guys can just use. Yeah.
Maybe probably try to give those to someone to help understand him.
I have his mask and tome, which are both cursed, but possess powerful magic.
Well,
I guess the warden doesn't really care for magic. I guess I'll hang on to it. I don't know. What does Lorenzo think?
For the curse stuff?
Yeah.
I have no temptation to put it on if you feel like you're going to be tempted to put it on.
No, not that. I'm just wondering if the warden would care to do something with it.
I mean,
Because if you're going to talk to her, should I leave it with you? Is basically my question.
I mean, I could take it to see if she does have an idea of what to do with it, but
Okay, I'll leave him with you.
All right.
is
Everybody
okay.
good?
I thought Greg was here. Oh, okay. It was your bot that came
Yeah,
in.
it's my little Fred boy.
Well, good thing I didn't try to address him earlier. That would have been weird.
I'm sure Greg has his own opinions about everything. but I wouldn't dare impose on his character. I have no idea what's going through his head most of the time. Nothing bad. Yeah, truly a genius, but I couldn't
Truly.
possibly know. Yeah. All right. Then shall we commence sleep?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Big rest, long rest up, half your hit dice back. It's now your penalty goes down by 1. Unless people have been, resting all day, which I think somebody has been. I don't know if all of you have been. Either way.
Has it been another day?
No, I mean your day started and you guys immediately got into a scrap. You had very little time to do basically anything else. So yeah.
See.
You guys can, if you want to, get rid of that modifier. I would say that at this point you guys are resting for quite a long time.
Okay.
The -4 modifier?
Yeah, you can get that out of there. I'm gonna say that most of yesterday was spent then entirely just resting into probably about midday the next day.
The only thing
Okay.
I did was go to look for the guys that we kicked out of there.
I just investigated the cloak and the staff of woe.
Yeah, you guys were just doing really minor stuff, so that's not a big deal.
Oh yeah.
But give yourself back, your hit dice too. You're back up. You've rested the whole day. The only negative thing is that, halfway through tomorrow is when you guys will be getting up. During your rests, though, a couple different things happen to each and every one of you. Greg dreams of this legion, himself standing amongst sands. A whole collection of past warriors, bandits, thieves, marauders, staring off and, again, charging towards what seems to be this sort of now almost more night-like blackish horizon amongst the sand. Lorenzo, you dream of home. You dream of your time as a young man, training, being taught all different sorts of lessons from various tutors, things like this. And then also going off and learning your own lessons with your own teachers. Becoming friends with a very angry, young, white-haired lady. Young woman, just your age. Being, I would say, alone for a lot of your life. And then making all different sorts of friends. You think back on them. Some memories good, some memories bad. You remember your father, your mother. And then you remember the first day that the man in the purple cloak came to bring you somewhere where you would always expect to return to. You dreamt about it. The Chantry of the Dawn. You remember often in almost dreamlike sequences these memories of your past life. They kind of haunt you to an extent, and for a while they're dismissed by your parents, but to you it becomes more apparent that there was more to your history than you remember. Along with the man in the purple cloak, though, there was a friend who would actually would come bring you to your chantry home. A familiar face, somewhat, a little bit different, a little older, but going by his old name, Mr. Wells, would come and greet you with a rough grin and welcome you back into the fold. Your old comrade Lucian, resurrected, bringing you back.
Oh, my boy.
He's still alive, just barely. He's got a lot of boats now.
Plus 3 fishing rods?
Plus 3 fishing rods instead of plus 1. Yeah.
They were plus 3, I thought.
No, they were just plus 1s. There were 3 of them though.
Oh, maybe that's...
Yeah,
maybe I had it
I think
backwards.
so. I think so. That's okay. Then you awaken a little bit safer feeling. As you sort of sit, it's about 3 a.m. I'd say. You still are quite tired. You're ready to rest again, but you kind of look around a darkened room, and you feel something like touch your chest. A long, sort of almost spindly black appendage, an arm reaching across and pulling you into the bed. And then you jolt, and then you're actually awake.
Oh, okay. So that was part of the dream?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you do?
So what? Is it 3 a.m. now, or is it actually morning?
It's still like pretty late.
Okay. Just as a precaution, I am going to take my heart blade out. My actual gun and my shield, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to kind of like SWAT my room. Are we in the so we have like a bunk area? Is it like a barracks or is it like separate rooms?
I can draw it up for you in squares really quick, and that's the easiest
it'd
way
be
for me
lovely.
to do it. I hope to get you guys these someday. It's just I have not put much time into the chantry side of things. I've tried making a map for the chantry before. That went poorly. This is how I would describe each of your rooms to look. Let's see. See the black squares? So if there's this large sort of common room with all different sorts of things in the center here, at the bottom.
Like the long hallway looking thing?
This is a long hallway and sort of shared area with different amenities, things like that. Each of you also has a larger central room of your own, a sort of private room, washroom type thing, kitchen, and then a private bedroom slash something else. And we'll get into that something else now that you guys are level 7, actually. I'll let you customize what you want to have installed. It's sort of a study of some sort, and with that you can do all sorts of things. We'll get into that later, though. I digress. You SWAT your room, you look around, you don't see much. You hear nothing, it seems like.
I'm gonna. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
You almost hear, like, almost behind you, like like a creak in the floor.
All right, I'm gonna spin just real fast, just fucking.
Yeah.
I'll dart it even.
Sure. As you dart around and move with such speed, you catch in the floor your shadow. 6 eyes, implanted within the ground, a jagged, smiling face of your silhouette carved into the floor, and it vanishes.
I'm gonna while it's still there, try to take a shot at it.
Sure, make an attack roll.
Uh,
27? Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. How much damage?
12 piercing, 3 fire.
Okay. As you shoot this ground, your shadow actually begins to waver and bursts.
like...
It explodes. Yeah.
Okay.
And you see your actual normal shadow beneath you. Make a wisdom check for me.
Straight wisdom.
Yep, straight wisdom.
Okay.
Okay, 18. Your mind feels clear as dark mist spills throughout the room, and escapes from beneath your feet through the door and out into the chantry hall.
I'm gonna follow it.
Yeah, as you do so, you watch this mist leave the actual entrance door of your room. This shadow is then sucked up, almost like a vacuum, up into the air, and you watch as 7 different lights from around the chantry shine on it, and you watch a almost like this very fine little golden lace get shot from the different areas as this creature is captured, swirled in a ball, and like crushed, and then it pops with a little golden sparkle of dust, and you see all these little runes and things like that scatter like sparks onto the ground.
I examine the runes.
Yeah. These are some of the most potent gifts of Asgarath. Not that you're very magically adept yourself, but even these, they seem like they seem like as simple as words themselves. Pure, just the most basic of arcane implements, but incredibly potent at abjuring and things like this. Baseline, almost origin of magic strength sigils and things like this. The defenses of the chantry. But something seems to have hitched a ride on you for a while. On the bright side, your madness is gone.
Hey.
So there you go.
Is that? Do I know when it attached to me?
You no longer feel like it is attached to you. Like you felt strange, but you feel alleviated. Yeah, definitely.
Can I like? I don't know. Maybe I have to do a history check, but kind of like feel like when that feeling came over me.
That's interesting. Yeah, make a history check. Why not? 19. Yeah.
Hey.
Thinking back on it, you felt that way ever since you were resurrected, and possibly even when you saw that avatar of Nemesis's visage.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get a warm glass of milk and go back to school. No, I'm gonna.
That's what I would
no,
you.
What's up?
I said that's what I would do, to be honest with you.
I'm actually gonna go maybe sit in the common room and see if anybody else stirs. If I kind of listen for my comrades stirring.
You did shoot a gun at like 3 a.m. So a couple guards like walk over and things like that and check on you. It's the 2 gatekeepers who are almost always there. They kind of give you a nod, and return back to their posts.
Let me see here, boys.
Yeah. Does anybody wake from a gunshot?
Probably.
Probably.
What time did it happen?
3 a.m.
Oh boy, 3 a.m.
Well, we're doing like an extra rest, right? Like a deeper rest, I suppose.
Yeah.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Okay.
I'll wake up.
Pin gets up out of bed.
You'll see Pin open the door, sleepy eyes with his pajamas on.
Hey, Pin, what are you doing awake?
I heard like someone like shoot a gun.
Yeah, that did happen.
Yeah,
You know,
you
these-
okay?
These part of town is getting real rough. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Yeah, sure. Is there a kitchen here?
Yeah.
All right. Can I start making cookies?
Sure,
Oh.
sure.
All right.
3 a.m.
3 a.m.
3
cookies are the best kind. Oh, my sister does that all the time, actually. Go ahead,
You're making cookies?
make a cooking check. Yeah.
All
You're
right.
making
I got my
cookies? I'll go find some milk.
Jack, I actually found a cookbook, by the way, for D&D. Like a whole.
Oh,
I don't have
hell
to do
yeah.
it myself.
Hey, let's go.
18.
18. That's great. Actually, that's super good. Hold on. Let me pull it up quick. Okay.
Ah, shit. You know what? I don't even need to go find milk. I'll go find Greg.
That's
God.
true.
That's true.
He has milk. I was gonna ask though, as part of this extra long restful rest, I was wondering if I could pray.
Sure. Yes, that is one thing that you can do. And in praying and doing so, I have a whole thing lined up for you, but you will
Okay.
also gain inspiration.
Oh, okay.
Okay. We're gonna say that is a rank 2 cooking job for these cookies. So go ahead and add to your cooking cookbook.
Okay. Oh, I gotta switch to it. Okay.
I'm going to. Oh, actually, hold on. No, this is a rank 4 success. This is huge.
Oh.
All right. You rolled really good. Let me copy and paste some options in for you, okay? Actually, no. Let me count quick, and I'll have you roll for it. 1, 2, 3. That's how we'll do it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Roll me 1d16.
Okay.
Also, when Pinpin walks out, I'm actually going to look at his shadow and see if I see anything weird.
14.
14. Okay. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
All right. You make some good ass cookies. You learn the following recipe. You can recreate this.
Oh, that's pretty good. Wait, that's very good.
Yes.
Oh my god. It's like a better
Oh,
second
fuck.
wind.
Let's go. These are the best pin snacks ever, dude.
Once per meal.
Yep.
So like 3 times a day, maybe? If you have 3 meals a day?
Let me see the ruling on that.
Oh, is it only out of combat? Oh, it's probably out of combat only. Okay.
You can
that
do
makes
the.
more sense.
Hold on. Yeah, like eating this stuff, it's like a full meal, right? So it takes like a while to do. You have to do it over a short or long rest. So.
Okay.
But you can also cook over a short or long rest. So.
Yes, sir. Can do.
Yep.
Keys you can only eat during a short rest, or at least you can only gain benefit from during a short or long rest.
Hey, did you just hear what I said?
No, I did not. I'm sorry.
Oh, I said when Pinpin walks out, I am going to look at his shadow.
His shadow seems okay.
Okay.
But make an investigation check though. Also, Jack, roll me a d6.
Okay.
So, you find nothing.
So do I notice him watching my shadow?
Yeah.
It's
I say, "Oh, what are you doing there, buddy?"
just sleepy.
Well, hopefully I can make you some cookies here and milk, and you can go back to bed there, bud.
Oh, that'd be lovely of you, Pinpin. You're the best.
Yeah. Yes, the 3 a.m. cookies, huh? Classic Pinpin. And he'll get to start making cookies.
Pin, your skin has turned black.
Holy shit. Was it just like right then, or was that the whole time?
Huh? It was when you were sleeping.
Okay. Alright, let me see what that does. Wait. Nice. Okay.
Alrighty. Yeah, you finish up your cookies. You guys enjoy those together. And eventually you go back to your rests and feel better about the whole ordeal.
They're some of the best damn cookies I've ever had.
They
Better
are
than
actually some of the best damn cookies you've ever had.
Thank you. They're old family recipe.
So you can serve 4 people those cookies. Otherwise, the DC increases. So actually,
Alright.
because of what you rolled, you can make 8 people's worth of cookies.
Okay. I'll just make that, and I'll have a half a serving. Let's see. Given Lorenzo's serving, I'll just leave the 6 just on like the coffee table in the middle or whatever.
Sounds good. Awesome. Huge. Alrighty. We'll proceed then. I think Lorenzo, are you well? You go back to bed and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, as long as the shadow's not weird, I'm good.
No, you're fine. You fall back asleep and you have a dreamless slumber.
Thank God.
But it takes a while, right? From the whole weird event. Alrighty.
Worry about it in the morning.
We will proceed then to our resident inventor. As you fall to slumber after your... How long do you pray for, and what does that look like?
He's gonna try to attempt to pray to Asgarath. Since we are in in his temple, essentially. Yeah, I think he would be the primary. He wouldn't be praying to his own gods. And I think he's gonna do the Raven Queen tomorrow. So probably just Asgarath. Yeah, try to connect with him if possible.
Trying to speak with him?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, you can do so. Within the chantry, that is what it is, a conduit for doing such a thing. You reach out and eventually find yourself sort of swimming in like a sea, almost. This sort of enveloping sort of cosmos around you. Light of every color kind of swirling around you. You hear humming. And his head kind of careens up from far below. And he looks towards you. Ah, well. It's you.
Greater God. Was it you who gave us a second chance?
No, it was not. I simply took the opportunity to take you back.
Back to where?
Our materium. You are beyond. Somewhere in between.
Then who saved us?
I do not know.
Someone beyond your knowledge.
Someone from before this dragon's time, yes.
Before your time.
There was a gap that spanned for hundreds of years, I must specify, where this form was not alive. There is much I lack knowledge of in this regard.
When you were just Io.
Yes. And I'm afraid that poor Io knows very little.
I can't imagine with Io being so great and grand and all-encompassing. Almost as much as the god of oblivion. But while I am here, if I may ask about the End Dragon, what do you know about him?
He is a creature of destruction, and I don't mean this in a very hostile way. He seeks to be the end. In a benevolent sense, generally. He would rather be the end than anything else take its mantle. For he sees himself as an uncruel, undiscerning being.
Did you guys come to be at the same time, or is he older than you, or before your time?
These are questions that I do not know the answer of. He knows about as much as I do on that matter. Which one of us came to be is at what time, and which one was first is unknown to even us. Though I will say I did not see him in the time before.
I'm seeking a group of other, I guess to you just be other Aelinorians, but a faction that hopes to bring him back. How would they discover him before you? How does anyone discover him? Where does he hide?
From his reaching out, as the veil becomes more and more thin between this world and the next. Our materium, this world I've made for you, is unwinding a bit. The strength of Aelinor wax and wanes. He needs to put his focus towards different things depending on the movements of other gods, namely Nemesis. And soon there will be a convergence. A time of war. A time where we will need to protect this world.
We are trying to strengthen ourselves, to prepare for battles, to protect ourselves, to fight this war. We have discussed much with the Raven Queen about all of that. I also have a personal request. I have failed you. I've lost my fate.
Kinda, breathes out this, hot wind over you from his nose. He kinda nods. Yes, you have. It was not your fate, I suppose. It was the one you had chosen, the one we had given. But this opportunity for you allows you simply to find your own path. Though I will say that you will be without much guidance that we can offer, much protections.
Can I be granted a second fate, or a different fate, or will I remain fateless?
For this life you will remain fateless. Though, the opportunity for more strength by our grace is not lost to you entirely.
I've been trying to make my own opportunities ever since I was young. I thank you for bringing us back, granting us new bodies. And if I am fateless, then I will forge my own path.
Good. Do so. But I will make one correction to your statement. I would not have given you new bodies. That was not my action. is the work of another. And were it of my choice, it would have been consumed and brought back into the power of another, a younger generation.
Does my current body take away power from you?
No. You are from a world beyond this one. This form was another, very similar to your own, that you have now taken. In a sense, this is not even your body. The body of another.
So I am no longer an Alienorian.
This is correct. Though I sense a great deal of similarity between the two. Time will tell what the ramifications of this will be.
I thank you for your warning. And I have to process what it means to be of essentially an alien now. I never expected to have a second chance at life.
Very few would have given it to you all. You are lucky. But I'm sure there will be a price to be paid in the future. We shall be watching to ensure that whatever distant voice that reached out to you is proper and on the right path. We don't want you all to stray from such a inconvenience.
I've been seeking guidance from my gods, Primina, Aethera, all my life. If they continue to give me guidance, then I will accept.
From what I've heard, your sponsor has been quite proud of you. Lady Primina has placed a lot of interest in what you seek to accomplish.
I have many projects in the works. I only do what I enjoy doing, and serving her has been a great honor and very rewarding.
Good. Well, then I can be proud of at least that child. The gods have been an interesting experiment of mine. I was wondering whether or not these shadows of myself would be able to bring any sort of joy to you Aelinorians, to you Fate-given, who must persist within such a troublesome expanse.
I'm sure they bring much joy, controversy, problems, solutions, all types. However, I sense that amongst the non-fate given, there may be hatred, anger, jealousy, resentment. We are blessed, gifted, beings that are sponsored by gods. Naturally, those who are not will hold some sort of remorse, some sort of jealousy. I know it's a problem for us mortals, and I'm sure a god like yourself may not know or care, I suppose. But if you have any thoughts on it, I would be happy to hear it.
Ultimately, the mortals of this world, they are I don't want to say tools to you, but they truly are but cogs in a greater machine. This strife that we have entered within This war, this conflict of power, requires that we all do our part, and if there are those who would speak and act against you, if they're not with you, they're very possibly against you. Do with them what you will. I have no qualms. Learn from them, adapt with them, fight them, take them under your wing. It matters not. They are but simple stepping stones so that you may achieve your cause.
On a similar note, I have another question. I value the lives of those who live on Eleanor. It is our home, the last home that at least that we know of. Is it foolish for me to want to spare those, even those who oppose me and my allies?
Should the Sundered come to Eleanor, then all is lost. If you think individual souls have much of a sway against whatever comes our way in this conflict, then perhaps you're justified. Morally, that is one conversation. However, I would place my stake in 5 strong souls than the souls of 100,000. Unremarkable ones. Maybe that is my own hubris or degrading quality. That is the truth of this conflict that I have seemed to have found. Making allies is good, Deus. I wouldn't let those who would stand in your way, though, allow you much hesitation.
So you're okay if I were to return them back to, I guess, uncreation, just a natural death? Because how I understand it is that we have the potential for an infinite life here, and to end one seems very it's like a irreversible thing. Well, I guess I'm an exception, seeing as what just happened. But to deny him of such a future, a near infinite future, seems like something I should not have the power to do. So,
This world
but I
is meant
do.
to be a birthplace of kings and queens for all of creation. This is true. Immortal beings that will live on and become the rulers of the worlds that we conquer. Even the most minute of souls here has great potential sway. I understand your trepidation. However, the power of the fate given is here in the now and the future. You need to be able to protect yourselves. You need to get strong. And while those souls who act in the interest of Aelinor are quite welcome, and I would not risk their lives, I would say, certainly wish to keep them around as best as I can. Those who would seek to break the machine are of little interest to me.
Understood. Then I have a new resolve towards the enemy I face.
He nods.
I thank you for your time and wisdom and the opportunity you have given me. I will continue to serve as a fate given, and I look forward to your guidance.
Go onward, fateless one. And he will disappear. That night, Deus, you find yourself dreaming Actually, yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. But you find yourself dreaming of a city. Far off in the distance, you stand upon a mountain looking down at this valley. A valley of massive whirring cogs, spinning wheels, screaming machinery, steam pumping from all over. This is not Aelinor, as you look upon a moon itself, a massive whirling gear. Instead, we'll return to Pinpin, sleepy pajamaed frog, sitting in a place far from home. Pinpin, you find yourself dreaming of your second home. What did you do before you were selected to become a fate given in this life?
Well, uh, Pin really just try to live life to a different perspective. Uh, he didn't really have to worry about all the different worries that he used to have when he was Quiddy. Didn't have to worry about the pressure of family and the pressure of being different. Uh, he just tried to, I guess, explore life, what it had to offer, and he took up cooking. Uh, and he tried to pretty much aspire to be a great chef. Tried to roam around and yeah, tried to find the best meals.
In the very diverse island nations of Monondoa, you meet all sorts of different little nations, island to island. You find all different sorts of ingredients, foods that you're able to experiment with. Learn about the environment around you. Eventually bring it to your will, your natural will. And while you dream of different wonderful smelling foods and all different sorts of natural wildlife, the chirr of 1,000 frogs and crickets around you, brothers and sisters, yes, but also actual just animals, eventually come to conjure one of your own. You also dream a second existence, one filled with steam and smoke, different colored dusts, iron, steels, bronze, brass, a giant metal face looking down at you as you tinker, construct, your own limbs seemingly gone at times. Your form very much the same size, different skin. The life of Alquidmia. You probably brush these off, smiling to yourself about what all life has to offer. Eventually, a solitary individual would come to your little island. A very husky-looking, sort of large blue man. Very bulky-looking, fanged teeth. A blue orc who would come to take you back to the Chantry, offering you answers to your dreams, exploration, and also a way to protect your home. And it doesn't help that he also offered you access to the endless buffet that is the Chantry of the Dawn's kitchen.
It'd help.
After a little bit of conversation, you two come to recognize each other. A bugbear in a past life. Jermine, now reborn. The bugbear from the campaign.
Hi, shit.
Yeah. Come back to take you back to the Chantry. And you make it here, and it's a whole different world to you, full of gears and cities and cogs, but you find your own little pockets of nature here and there. And I've just begun a whole new culinary expedition. You dream of a forest calling out to you, asking that you protect it, that you find it across the stars, 1,000 trees, massive, looming over much of the world. You awaken, and it's the morning. You return back to Deus. Standing across this mountain, you find yourself descending to a platform that overlooks the city. With you, the node. It stands before you, its four little legs, walking towards the center of this little, almost obelisk at the center of this platform. And it jumps up onto the side. A center little component of it opens to reveal this sort of stick that drives itself into the wall of this monolith. And it begins to connect to it. And you watch it twist and pull, and these doors, this platform opens up and it sprawls out into this kingdom that was invisible to you before. Just a small change of light and perspective has now opened up the halls of Primena. Massive machines whirring, endless computation occurring around you. You watch the node gesture to you as it begins to shift a little bit. You watch its legs bend back on themselves, and the machine rises up. It sprouts two little extra appendages, almost like little crab feelers, that poke up. And you see it has little hands. And a single eye will rise out from the center of its chest and look towards you. And it will begin to stumble up the stairs. What do you do?
So it's walking up a set of stairs, you said?
It's walking up a set of stairs that it is now just revealed to you, yes.
What's outside of it, like where we were before the stairs opened up?
You are floating over this, like, what has just opened up to you is this massive expansion of gears and whirring machines, a very odd sort of array of shapes and components. It seems to be thinking. That's the first thing that you get from this. Something is happening here. It's just hard to tell what.
I want to feel out the nature of this place first, I guess. I want to figure out if it's purely mechanical or if it's biological. If possible.
Yeah, make an investigation check. Sure.
Okay. Oh.
It seems entirely mechanical.
Okay.
Yeah. You see the occasional like rock and piece of dirt here and there, but that's really all you see outside of the massive machinery and things like that.
I mean, I guess I'll follow it, but just out of my natural curious nature, I'm just gonna try to understand the technology around me.
Sure. You see very familiar construction here to things you've even thought you've invented, things you've made, but also innovations on things that you've done before. A lot of different structure that you've learned or been taught about from your classes before, things like that in your time within the temple of Primina and your just time within the universities and things like this. You proceed up the stairs with this node. It is changing as it walks. Its legs fold back on themselves now, and it seems to have grown. It's almost the size of a small dog. These legs are now two solid beams. You see at the top, swiveling now, this eye attached to a actual central little head unit that looks over to you and begins to walk. And eventually, you find at the center of a chamber a giant twisting gear table, a workshop. It hops onto the table.
Try speaking to it. Actually, I never really speak to the node. Is this your home?
Its eye shakes up and down in an affirmative.
You know, I never named you, did I?
It'll shake its head no.
It's been some time. It seems like you've been doing a lot of work here, and you have been helping me with my projects that have been ongoing. I've been thinking of a name. How about Machina?
He'll bob up and down. His eye will shake in an affirmative.
Have you brought me here to work, to show me something? I'm open for either, or anything else.
He will jump, and with this like his little like almost I don't want to say crab-like, but they are he's got these now 6 little legs, and they will sort of pinch and grab a tool and hold it up to you, and then you'll watch him fall back onto his back and begin to expand in size, as he reveals to you his many different contraptions and inner workings. You see that this is a marvel. A true, almost an unimaginably intricate machine.
It itself, right?
It itself, yes.
You are much more complex and varied than I thought. I never really got to make more than a simple body for you. If you want me to expand on it, then I guess this would be the place. And I guess I'll take some of the tools and try to, I guess, first see what it's capable of, and then kind of expand upon its workings to essentially maximize its potential of whatever it's capable of.
Okay, you want to try to make the most nodey node of possible? Okay.
Well, I like to, because there's efficiency in things, right? So
yes.
Whatever it takes to make it more optimal, more efficient, again, maximizing potential. he likes people to be at their best, to
As-
grow to whatever their best can be, kind of thing.
As you begin working on its different like repair functions, things like this. You notice that it is, while extremely complex, immensely efficient, easy to work with as well. Very modular, very just there's a lot of room for not upgrades necessarily, but just more. As you figure out and add more things, it seems to almost compartmentalize what you've done into just what was already almost there. And as you begin your work, this other machine enters the room. It's small, almost like a box. Stands on two little legs. It's got a big mouth, two little eyes, beady arms on the side. It looks up to you. Oh, you're here. Good.
Oh, you speak. Hello.
Hello there. I was told to come attend this ceremony. Your name
You
is-
are?
I, I go by 746. It's an honor to meet you. And you are Mr. Orologium, I suppose. Yes.
Yes, that is I.
Good. Well, time is of the essence. Let us begin. As this is your first time with such a creation, I'd like to affirm in you that Primera sends her very, very best regards. She offers you the note itself, of course, as a gift. Now, more of a opportunity to prove yourself. All I will say is that with this machine, it is offering you its life. Whatever you'd like it to do, it may very possibly do. If you wish, you could consume the node. It would become a part of you. If you wish to make it large and a suit of armor, that's fine. Whatever you imagine, this node is capable of doing. If you wish for it to just become a better node, then let's get to work.
I am fascinated by its variations. Can it remain modular? Or
Yes,
will it...
very much so.
So whatever choice I decide to make it now, can I change it later?
With extreme, yes, it would take some time to do so, yes, but you could undo one of your decisions in the future, yes.
There's many things I would like done. And this node, this companion, is just another cog to the greater wheel. I would like it if I can rely upon its intricacies and higher state of being, I suppose. What would I like done? I mean, a suit of armor is something I would like to have completed eventually. I would like to be able to have something that can help usher in my army I plan on building, and something that can oversee all of it. I think that was the plan. When I make my creations, there will be many. Mass production is something I've been planning for a long time. Having it as an overseer when we should be traveling across the different countries, perhaps even the different planets, who knows where the gods want us to go. If I can have it be its overseer of all the things across the stars, if that is even possible, then I will rely upon it to do so.
Understood. So, two of you, mostly you, he just notes a few things, can begin constructing the node into this overseer. Communications-wise, that's one thing that you'd probably like, right? It can do everything that the node can, and 3 major things, and then a couple different minor things. The first major one, telepathy with all of your creations.
Kind of like a hive mind.
Yes.
Cool. All right.
Okay. So keep the node safe. What would you like it also to be able to do?
Hmm. If it can, I guess telepathy can do a lot, because if it can like lead a group or even a whole faction or even a whole army of other things, as like say for example Primus does all the other things below it.
Yeah.
I guess because the nature of my constructions, they run out of energy. If it can revitalize them,
Okay.
because they can, like, let's say they run for 8 hours, which is the general, at least the current power limit. Like, and I need something to wind them all up.
Yep.
Again, essentially.
You will be a mobile power source then. So,
Yeah.
okay. And one more.
Can it be something more personal? Like, so speaking of like my armor, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if it can actually also be an armor, but like I want an armor piece that can be like donned and doffed quickly, if that makes sense.
You
so
want
I
him
can
to become an armor piece for you?
Or if not the actual armor, it can be like the thing that helps me switch armors quickly. I don't know how you want to put it, but like if I can like switch armors, aka a soul piece mid battle, that'd be cool. You know what I mean?
That's weird.
Because each armor piece only can take one soul piece, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like it just puts it on and takes it off for you?
Yeah. Or I don't know, just if it can also if it itself can also be some sort of like great armor, just it's an armor set of its own.
Yeah,
That'd
I can
be
do that. And then you could also put a soul piece on it, and then it would be able to don and doff itself, right?
Oh, okay, yeah,
And then
that works.
You'd get the same result, right? Just about.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll also make it an armor then. All right.
All right. Cool.
So quick don doff. That is the minor.
Oh wait, I thought of something. Shoot.
Okay, what's that?
Because I can make the okay. Can I have it be a transporter? Because you know how when we're choosing boons, I wanted something that can like move my army, but the wormhole thing seemed to be too limited, which is why I didn't pick it.
It can cast teleport and things like that. You want that instead?
Yeah, something that can move armies. That'd be great.
Sure.
Yeah.
Then it will be basically what I'm imagining right now is this. Yeah, continuing the size increase. It is now about the size of, I don't know, like a large kitchen table. Still equipped with the 4 modular limbs. It is this sort of center thinking box that can telepathically communicate. It also emits a power source and is capable of casting conjuration spells to transport people, machines, things like this.
Cool. Like, can it be like sort of like a teleportation circle itself or something?
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
Oh, it's sick. Okay,
Mobile
that's awesome.
It's got like a sigil on the top of it then.
Yeah. So like, if I let's say I have my spots on Aelinor or some other place, and we are on a different planet or something,
Yeah, you'll
then
be able
it
to
can just
teleport to it. I see.
yeah. Cool, sick.
All right.
All right, I like that.
That's pretty cool. I don't know how I'm gonna get a token for him, but I'll find something.
Okay.
Alrighty. And I'll get you the. I'll work on that this week.
Sick.
But as you awaken the next day, you've got this instead of the node. This sort of hunkered up, like, yeah, pretty sizable Mechanicus Mechanus
Oh, sorry.
machine that is been upgraded. It's there for you.
Nice. It's
your,
everything I ever wanted.
and I'll also give it a few little defensive things too, like its blowtorch and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
A couple things like that, just in case something attacks it. All right, cool stuff. You all awaken the next day. The day is yours. Are you guys
I left a
heading-
note in Primina's temple. Is it still there? I'll assume I haven't seen it. I don't know. I don't know where you want to put it or spawn it, I guess.
It is with you, but it will head off to the temple.
Okay. All right.
It will give you like a salute, and then head off.
All right. Cool.
Very cool. All right. Go ahead. What's everybody doing today?
I'm gonna go visit the Warden Soul
Okay.
with the items
Sure.
in tow.
Yep. You walk up to where she tends to hang out, over in her own little side room. If she's not in the Amber Prison, she's there. And she looks to you as you arrive. She kind of gestures for you to enter. And shuts the door behind you if you enter. Well, she's still sitting down, by the way. She looks up.
She has like psionic powers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Hey.
Yeah,
So.
you died.
Yeah, that seed. That pretty handy.
You still have it?
I used it.
You check your pocket.
I checked my pocket.
It's still there, but looks a little bit different.
Hey, I still have that seed.
All right, you be careful with that, because you just chuck that at somebody, it'll pop, okay? Blow up. It's a bomb.
Hey, why? Why?
I don't
Why
know.
did you give me this?
Well, for the first obvious reason, and secondarily, now you just have a little thing to keep with you. It breaks magic stuff, so just in case.
Oh, never mind. No regret. Here. Alter. What am I thinking of? Negotiation. What should I do with this? And I slam King Saru's shit down on her desk.
Get that fucking stuff off my desk. Oh my god. She like stands up. All right, I don't want that anywhere near me, because if that fucker gets in my body, I'm gonna be really. That's gonna be a bad time. All right. You want to keep it? Do you want to uncurse it, or do you want to destroy it? Because I don't want any of that by me ever again.
In theory, we'd like it uncursed and keep it, but like, if that's... We're talking about going through tons of hoops. Strength's not entirely out of the picture.
Good bless me. Okay. All right.
Oh,
No.
I thought she was just allergic to my bullshit.
No.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. Uncursing it and then trying to keep it. Okay. Might attract a little unwanted attention, but Might be a good source of information and power. All right. Well, the best person I know how to, best person to dispel, uncurse anything is Big Blue. So
that's not an option.
why not?
Isn't? Oh, that Big Blue. Sorry, I was thinking.
I guess there's a couple of Big Blues. I should be more specific.
Yeah, the
Aelinor.
Big Blue I think of is not that Big Blue. The Big Blue I think of was the Big Blue of Marin's time. Sorry, you know how it is.
Yeah, I got it. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So, why don't we just we'll zap it with the Eversong and see what happens.
Okay.
All right. Come with me. She'll
Right.
take you down to that sort of central. Let's see. Do I have this picture still? I do. The center little room of the chantry. She excuses everybody from the room, the chamber. She opens up the platform down to Aelinor. All right. One thing we got to do though is we got to get some sort of caster with us to make sure that none of us come in contact with it during this procedure. And she'll gesture over to the keeper of the Amber Prison, that very, very kind looking woman who comes over, and she casts this arcane disc that kind of holds the different implements of King Sorrow. All right. So, first things first, is he dead?
Yeah, we did kill him.
Well, that's fucking awesome. Hey, good job. And she'll
I wasn't there. I met Nebetis face to face. So that did happen.
Well, that's not good. But you feeling okay?
Like I said, the seed. I feel better. Hey, can you? So, for no particular reason, I have to ask you this. Does the Chantry have like magical laser turrets?
Oh, all the time. Yeah.
What do they kill?
Like everything, just about. Yeah, like mostly everything, to be honest with you. I mean, one time people tried to, break in because they were all upset, and it just started gunning them down. It'll shoot birds out of the sky, ghosts, things like that. Sometimes the city spirits will get a little bit too close, and it'll just kind of push them away, But the nastier stuff, you'll see it just kind of go off like fireworks sometimes at nighttime.
Yeah, because, I shot a thing that was in my shadow last night, and it got shot. It, turned into mist.
Yeah,
and then it got shot by, 7 of them.
Sounds like you had a little, I don't know, nematode of some sort. Little thing sticking on you, Okay. Well, did you say anything important when you were with your friends or anything like that, or?
When you say anything important, what do you mean?
I don't know, just trade secrets, things like that.
What happened to me? Tell them that? I didn't. I kept that to myself.
Just fake giving secrets, I guess. All right. So you're probably fine then. You didn't say anything too Okay, you're probably fine. Well, that worked out then. All things considered. All right, and you're fine. King Sorrow's dead. You won't have to worry about him for 120 days at least.
Oh.
So.
Oh fuck! We were worried.
Good job on that. No, I mean, it depends, right? It depends on if he's using different methods of resurrection, and his body's gone, then it's gonna take him a long time to come back. Unless they've got some really potent magic over there, and I'm talking some chantry level stuff, then maybe, but I think he's gonna be out of the game for a while.
Yeah, as far as I wasn't there. He is the reason that I saw Nebetis face to face.
I figured, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you guys,
no,
okay. Well, all things considered, then a little bit of death for the exchange, that time that you bought us, is going to be pretty good. that's gonna halt the. At least I hope it's gonna halt things on their side for a while. Give us a chance to get a leg up on a few things. That's 120 days to go strike them. That's, there's only 2 of the big ones left, and then other than that, it's a bunch of chumps that I'm sure you guys can take care of.
Do you know where they are? Those 2, the chumps.
No,
Not the chumps.
I know that
but
one chump is in Versia, and then the other one is all across the Dunelands and near Moor. It sounds like he gets around. Both of them do. Yeah.
Okay.
The 2 of
How's
you are descending down this sort of elevator.
Oh, gotcha. I was about to ask how the process is looking.
You guys are like midway down now as you're talking about this. You open up into the Underdark region of this elevator, and you see a massive sea of different like fluorescent mushrooms and things like this, creatures living, flying all across you. But you guys are safe from a cage barrier, keeping this intact as you proceed. What were we saying?
I actually don't remember. I mean, you want to grab dinner tomorrow if I'm in town still?
Be the last day I'm around, I guess.
Wait, where are you going?
Like I said, I'm gonna be gone for a while.
Oh, you did mention that. I kind of forgot about that.
We could do that.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Good old catch up. What's your personal life like these days?
Well, I've got these 53 friends, and they really like me a lot. So much so that they want me to be around with them for the coming weeks, and not have much time to be on my own.
What 53 friends is she talking about?
Or other 53 selves.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. That's what I thought, but I wasn't sure.
No. Other than that, there's not much to say. Spending a lot of time talking with some friends in the Amber Prison.
Ooh. I don't know who the occupants of the Amber Prison are. If you could.
Mostly war criminals, things like that. Members of the Emerald Call that you guys have captured and things like that.
Gotcha.
The elevator touches down at the center. All right. Hey, Lenore, come on. We gotta get this going. You heard us. And you'll hear a voice. Yep. Yes, I certainly did. All right. Where are the raiments? Put them across the room, let's say. And the visage of Aelinor will rise up. The avatar, this sort of spectral blue body, different pearlescent colors, will rise out of that center fountain and look towards the disc, which will kind of flip on its side and make a almost target as he raises his hand towards them. Raiments of sorrow being destroyed will weaken him greatly. I do this as a gift for all of you and for all of Aelinor, hopefully.
Wait. Destroyed?
Just
we were looking to maybe purify. Oh, okay.
Much of the arcane power that it holds over him will be lost, but its core functionality should remain intact.
Oh, nice.
Should proceed. If there are no other interjections. And you'll
just
hear...
want to make sure that we were on the same page.
Nods to you. You hear deep in your chest this drum beat. Again, eventually the sound of a brass band section ripping, roaring 1,000 strong, playing a singular loud note will tear through this hall and blast these garbs. The mask shatters down the middle, a crack, not fully destroyed. The book itself flies open, and you hear a scream
No.
emit.
Oh God.
He looks to each and every one of you, to you two, and well, I suppose that's him taken care of for a while. That was quite a trump card he had played out for us.
What was it, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, I think you had best get to the Chantry of the Dusk very quickly. He was hiding in the tome.
He was hiding in the tome.
Yes, he was. Very well. Okay. Ensure that he gets to the Chantry of the Dusk. This will all be taken care of quickly. Take these and go back up to the top.
Right.
You'll watch Amara just flip open her hand and conjure forward this portal, this sort of hole back to the center, the middle area of the Chantry of the Dawn. Collect up everybody quickly and ensure that you should be able to speak with a priest of the Chantry of the Dusk and ensure that the soul got there. If not, we will post haste get you there. We need to make sure that this transaction goes through.
Okay, I will gather the party
Okay.
at this point.
An opportunity to ensure that sorrow does not resurrect. You proceed. Each of you, are you heading to the Chantry of the Dusk, or is there a better plan that you can think of now?
Oh, I was gonna try and grab any of the party that I can.
That's what I'm saying. I'm talking to everybody now.
Oh, okay.
I have nothing. I have no reason to not go. I
Okay.
guess.
All right.
I'm just gonna point out that the world god, guys, the god of the world, he said be urgent. That's kind of like I'm already halfway out the door as I'm saying.
Yeah.
this.
Greg's car. You guys take the car across town super fast.
Yeah.
Grab the
I'll tell him
cookies.
where it is because I know where the dusk or chantry is since I've been there before.
What'd you say, Pin?
I'm grabbing the cookies.
You're grabbing the cookies
the
on your way.
road.
Yep.
Why the chantry of the dusk?
We have to make sure Sorrow gets banished. He was hiding in his book.
Do you have the book on you? Are you carrying it?
Yeah, I'm carrying the
Yeah, he's
outfit.
got the
Okay.
tome. Yep.
Okay.
So I do have the crown too, as well. You said.
Yeah, his mask is there. There's a crack going down its sort of center now, but it is still there. Like it is still intact.
Ooh. Ooh.
What about the mask? Is that okay?
Yeah, that is the mask. It has that crack.
What does it look like? Can I?
Yeah,
Pull up his portrait again.
Is it just his portrait?
it is. Yeah, it's just his portrait. That's all.
Okay. I mean that's fine. I just don't want to see it. That's all right.
Sure. Let me see where this is. Let's see. Those are the gods. Raven Queen. Krakus. Rory Clan Song. Rocky. Mara Gren. There he is. There you go. It is this four-eyed mask.
Four.
Two little cheek holes on the side.
Very cool.
We close that out. You guys make it across town to the Chantry. You rush in. And waiting for you there is a priest who, as you rush up, is already shaking his head no.
Is it Bran? I'm
No, it's not Bran.
just kidding.
It is Bran's master though.
Ah.
He's the head priest. We received a warning that Sorrow did not make it through. Though
He was hiding. Apparently.
Yes, he was hiding, and he was blasted towards the Chantry of the Dusk, and via the conduit there to very far Yith Serenay, and he did not quite reach the Library of Memories, it seems.
It is known he's been killed before, but he never dies permanently.
Yes. This is a most curious case. Instead of being diverted, he seems to have been consumed, taken by something.
As were we. Can we investigate it more?
You could attempt to, yes. You have ways of getting there. Though I don't know how you would. This was in a plane between.
Would the Raven Queen know anything? Perhaps.
Very possibly. Would you like me to attempt a conversation between all of you? We have the means of doing so here.
I have more than one reason to speak with her now, so yes, if you can, please.
Very well. We shall conduct the ceremony. And he begins to open this conduit to speak with the Raven. After much time, a procession of different garbs and things like this, smelling incenses, funeral rites, different, implements, things like that are laid out. Old bones are brought out and things like that of her favored, priests and members. This overall taxing ceremony is completed. And before you appears the spectral visage of the new body of the Raven. And she looks down towards you all in this sort of shadowy form. Well, hello everybody. What? Have you had any news of Sorrow's arrival? I know only that he did not make it my way.
Is she speaking telepathically, or is it, like, verbal that we can hear?
Yeah, she is speaking with her mouth closed, but you are all hearing it from this sort of image. She just kind of, like, the only part of her that's really moving is she's glancing at your faces and things like this.
I was going to ask you the same thing. We know he died. His soul was on his way to the Shadowfell, but was taken from some other entity. We, if you noticed, I presume took a similar path. Do you know who did it or where we went? Did you even notice that we...
I knew that only you did. You made it not our direction. We had plans for your arrival, you see, but something intervened. Yes, it's very similar. Whereas often it'll be a case of resurrection diverting the soul back to the body. This was more of a consumption, a disappearance. Even yours, while it was only gone for seconds, seemed to entirely snuff itself out.
We were in a place very close to, at least, we were able to see the... What's the main city called there again?
Yeah, Yith Serenay.
Yeah, that, Yith Serenay. we were able to see that city from where we were when we had our, I suppose, our last stand, our second chance of life. We were taken to a small, I guess, just landform there where we fought. I don't know if you can find it or notice it.
And she kind of remembers what did it appear like. She's asking you, what did it appear like, the structure that you were at?
It was a
purple stars. And
the land was broken. There were many pits, and below it was just violet.
Well, above Yith Serenay there is a sea of stones from the old part of the city that was shattered away. I wonder if they're similar. I'm unsure.
Do you want us to come over and investigate? Perhaps they're hiding from all of us.
I'll use a detachment of my own, Fate Given, to make such an investigation. I don't want you to have to break away from your materium unless absolutely necessary. But I appreciate the offer. We'll inform you of any changes, but we'll certainly look into this individual.
What should we do to keep Sorrow dead? He's just gonna come back.
Ensure that his methods of resurrection are all taken from him. And that those who would have an interest in resurrection are taken care of. That is what I can think of. Once he is in my possession, he will not be allowed to leave. Just need to get my hands on him.
You have no bead on him.
No, he's all but gone. Very possibly he could be gone forever. But I do not like being unsure of his fate.
Are you able to sense a resurrection?
Depending on the means, yes. If I have possession of the soul, especially, yes. But there are magics that I would not be able to detect.
Are you able to detect magics in certain regions? Should we point it out?
Upon this world, yes, but not upon Aelinor necessarily. I have very little control over there.
That's fair. I'll turn to the others and say, I can only imagine one sure place he'll be reincarnated or resurrected, I guess, would be at the home base in the Glasslands. I feel like this gives us more reason to go there.
Is what I was thinking.
We have 120 days. Is that... Wait, did you share that information?
I didn't.
Oh shit, never mind. We have limited time.
We have 2 days.
It's a lot different than 3 days.
That's true.
We have 3 days, guys. Don't worry about it.
We have 3 days to go to the Glasslands and find their home base and blow it up.
No, that's a good call. I do think we have time to get the artifacts, though. I would like to do that before we leave.
I don't think we are powerful enough to storm their home base, so I agree.
Oh, we have a bead on, what, 4? No, 3.
We have 3 fragments of 3 different artifacts, right?
Yeah, I have 2, you have 1, and then we have a bead on 2 pieces of another one.
Okay.
And there are 10 artifacts in every single nation.
That's a lot. Damn.
Yeah.
Quite a few.
Then we have a deadline, I suppose, of sorts, but we also have a goal. Our goal is to eliminate the Umbral Call. Before we can do that, we will strengthen ourselves. We'll seek out the artifacts, and then we'll fight. Make some preparations to travel to the Glasslands.
I think that's the solid plan.
All right. Sounds good to me. We've got a marching order then coming up for the next couple weeks. Pin.
Yep.
You want to go magic item shopping?
Yep.
Okay. Make an investigation check for different shops, things like that.
Okay.
What do you want to look for first?
I'm looking for something more to protect myself, not deal some damage.
Okay. Very good. God damn it.
Investigation, you said?
Yeah.
7. Can I use guidance?
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't think it'll really help me too much. 9.
9. What I'll do then is I'll give you just a general trader, okay? Like a
Great.
magic item salesman. Balls. Hold on.
I'll buy them.
I do like balls.
Magical balls.
Let's see.
Wants all the balls.
Yes.
John. Where's my shit machine? There it is.
Jack, we did give you a magical item too. It's a thing of talking to animals. I don't remember what it was. What the item
What?
actually was.
I could already do that.
Yeah, but now you have a magical item that can do that, so you don't have to use a spell.
Wow, thank you.
I mean,
I'm probably just going to sell that.
that's fine. Greg got the short end, and he got a +1 mace that he's definitely gonna sell.
I mean, I also have a robe of stars
You do have a robe of stars.
and a staff of woe.
Whoa.
Staff of Woe is actually nutty.
It is pretty.
It's nutty, but am I
Nutty.
going to use it? Who knows? Probably.
Oh, a row of stars.
The tome itself acts as a where is
My
it?
lord.
It's a Tasha
Oh.
thing. That
The crown and the.
yeah, the helmet is a or the mask is a helmet of teleportation.
Ooh, I was looking for one of those. Wait, what's the woe thing? Was it a staff?
Staff of Woe, yeah. Or Cane of Woe, actually, I think it's called. It's a +3/4 staff that also does 48 force damage on a hit.
That's a lot of damage.
Fucking ridiculous.
It is.
Do I have quarterstaff proficiency? Oh, I do. Wow.
I don't think there's a single person in our party that doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
What do I have quarterstaff proficiency? Is it a dwarven thing? Let me look it up.
That's a grimoire, that's what it is.
Is it not just a cleric thing?
Dwarven. Maybe it's a class thing.
Sounds like a cleric thing. Or a wizard. Are you a wizard? Wait, you were a wizard first,
I was
right?
a sorcerer first. Maybe sorcerers have it.
Sorcerers definitely have it.
Okay, maybe that's why.
Sorcerers and wizards definitely have it. I don't know about clerics, but sorcerer and wizard definitely does.
Weapons. Yeah, quarterstaff is a sorcerer thing.
Crunchy,
Cool.
crunchy
Yeah.
carrots.
All right, buddy.
No, it's a gorilla song.
Okay.
It's a +2 arcane grimoire though. That's what it is.
That means nothing to me, and matters nothing to me.
And grimoire.
Nobody's a wizard.
Oh, it's wizard only. Damn. Damn.
I'm cross class.
Hmm.
Well, if you don't want a wizard book, though, I can change it to something different. I'll say that it functions as that, but can also function as a tome of leadership and experience.
What's that do?
In an influence, you mean?
That's what I meant to say. I
Eh.
don't know what I was looking at. Leadership and influence, yeah. Oh, I was looking at experience points, like on my DMG. I've got my DM screen. I've got it pulled up on there. Yeah, Tome of Leadership and Influence, which basically
Ooh.
you read it and your charisma score goes up.
Wait, this is very good.
Yep.
I want this so bad.
Well, everybody can use it, so.
That's true.
It's a permanent?
Yeah, it's permanent.
Oh.
But
It's only for
it's
one
every 100
person.
years.
Yep.
Yeah.
It has so many uses, I'm assuming. Every 100 years.
You can use it once per 100 years.
Oh.
But it's a permanent 2 charisma if you take time to study it. It's very good. I'd say that's way better than the wizard grimoire thing.
That one's also pretty good. All right, you guys can distribute that as you will. I copied and pasted some items in. That's what you find at the magic shop. Pin. If you want to buy anything from there, I'll let you know the pricing on it.
Ring of protection.
What's the rarity on a ring of protection? Let's see.
Rare.
Isn't that uncommon? I remember looking at that.
I think it says it on there. I think it has the rarity on the thing. So he's probably
It says rare.
Oh, it's rare. Oh, that's pretty good.
Go ahead and roll me 2d10, Pin.
Okay.
Your price is 12,000 gold for that item.
Damn.
Oh. That is it's quite a fucking penny. Holy shit. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay. How much for the broom of flying?
What's the rarity on that?
Uncommon.
Roll me a d6.
Okay.
600 gold.
What do I have? This other thing that you guys give me? Something for something
A lot of
about
fish talking, was it? Or something?
Something like
the
that,
trident of fish control or whatever, fish command.
How much would they take off if I threw in that?
They would just trade it because they're both rare. They'd just be like,
All
that's a
right.
cool ass trident, and then you'd be like, that's a cool ass broom.
Broom.
Yeah,
Good deal.
good deal.
Wait, you said that was rare, so wouldn't he be able to do it for the ring of protection?
Yeah.
No, they're both uncommon.
Oh,
No, ring of
Same
protection is
rarity.
rare. Yeah.
you said rare
Yeah,
by
but-
accident.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. The trident of fish command is uncommon item.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, you said rare by accident. That's
I didn't
fine.
mean to. Yeah, it's my bad.
All right. Let me add.
But yeah, you can trade it for the broom.
I don't know. Were you guys ever curious about why Deus can fly? By chance? Maybe.
You can fly.
They
Yeah, he
fly
can
now?
fly. You know how he moves like more than 30 feet? Because he can fly like 90 feet. I don't know if you noticed during our limited battles, but
I noticed that. What's the other one of you?
Oh, Thaddeus? Yeah, Thaddeus can fly,
Thaddeus.
but he's a winged tiefling, so.
Yeah. No, he's the only one that's moved 90 feet. So you haven't
Yeah.
yet.
What? No, I'm pretty sure Deus has moved like 40 feet at once. I guess no, that might look like a dash, I suppose. Anyway, he can fly.
He does have giant wings.
Little wings.
He can fly because he has a thing that I don't know if you guys know about. It's called a soul piece.
We know what those are.
What are those?
Okay, let me tell you about soul pieces. They're a item that you can slap onto either a weapon or armor piece, assuming they're not what's the word, dust enchanted. And it can grant you the ability of whatever soul it is. So the soul piece I have on my armor is a soul piece of a hawk or something. Falcon? I don't know. I didn't buy it. Someone bought it for me. Anyway, it has a flying speed of 90 feet. So I was able to get its flying speed. But also, if I wanted to, I can use the hawk soul piece to have like, I don't know, bonus on perception or whatever hawk abilities have. So basically, whatever ability the creature has originally, you can choose one of them, and then you can get it. And each weapon and slash armor can only have one soul piece ever. Takes an action to put it on, and you can never undo a soul piece. It's bound to the item forever. And that's why I can fly. It's very useful. I have 90-foot movement. Just FYI. In fact, I have a couple soul pieces in my bag that I'm willing to share because I don't have any use for it.
What are they?
I will copy paste it for you.
Oh,
I think it's in my bag of holding, but let me just open it up.
Yeah, you should double check. So you're not stealing from the other party, because I don't know.
Let me see here.
Jakey, can I get rid of this fucking poison?
Yeah, sell it off. Sure.
Yeah.
Sell it for its normal price, or you can make a
Or
charisma
no.
check to try to make more of a price. Get more off it.
I'm good. I'll just sell it at a normal price.
Sounds good.
You know what?
What is,
I will charisma. Fuck it.
Go for it. Persuasion check or deception.
Hey.
That's pretty good. You can tack on an extra like 10, 20 gold. 20 gold.
How much is it worth?
I don't know. What's it called? The poison?
Pale tincture.
Pale tincture is worth fucking 250 gold. So 270 is what you can get for it. Selling it to a crack addict. Very good. Your civic
Now I'm going to inject it into his veins and die.
die. Gaming. All right.
I only have one soul piece, but it's right there.
It's a zombie one? Okay.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Pin Pin?
what does the robe of stars do?
Let's see. I can copy paste it.
I think that's actually in the.
It's
is.
Yeah.
Is that a standard, just magical item?
It's a fucking
a
very,
very
rare
rare
giga magic item.
Whoa.
Oh, let's use a description of it. Pew, pew, pew.
Man.
Whoa.
No, kind of a ring of protection. It's a magic missile.
Oh, it has magic missile. Oh, I missed that part.
And you can go to the astral plane. I think that's the most interesting part of it. I don't know how you're going to use it though, but you can do it.
What's funny is I looked it up last time, and I used the compendium, and I just scrolled down to the bottom where it's like the yellow text like from a book, and it just said plus with the saving throws, and I'm like, wow, that's really lackluster.
Yeah, it's like a ring of protection.
Yeah, there's a little bit more to it. Not bad. But hey, there's your magical item.
God damn. That thing's pretty good. This is a pretty giga magic item.
Is it? I think it's great, except in this campaign, I feel like it's just okay.
I suppose. I mean, I'll wear it.
It is a wondrous item.
I mean, all magic items are considered wondrous items.
Just about, yeah. Other than like swords and stuff like that, right? It's just a classification. If it's not a sword or an armor or like a staff or something like that, it's a wondrous item.
Wait, what is like? what is like flame tongue? Like, isn't I thought Wondrous was like kind of like a rarity.
No.
So it's common, uncommon, rare, very rare, legendary artifact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But wondrous
Body.
item would be like the spectacles of seeing or the gigaboots of stomping.
Want a deck of many things, please?
Please.
In my hand right
the
now.
dreidel of a lot of
Dreidel.
stuff.
Yes,
Dreidel of
yes, bring
cool
it
stuff.
back. Can I get the dreidel of cool stuff again?
It's in Quiddy's possession. You'll have to go mug him for
Ah,
it.
shit. I'll go mug myself.
I do think that the standard legendary item, not legendary, artifact items, I think a lot of the legendary, which is technically a level below it, are actually better than the artifact items. But I think in this campaign, I think Fib's artifacts items will probably be better.
Some of the
So
time.
we'll see.
They're not
Is
all
that what
created
they're
equal.
called?
I want battery because it's a funny pun.
I want armor because it's made of adamantium.
It is.
Can I go looking for like
Yes.
clues on the last piece of the
Make an
Dagger of-
investigation check.
Profifi? I think is something like that. It's in my
Profneefly.
character.
Well, you'll gain
Beep,
one
beep.
insight. I won't tell you how many you need, but you will gain one insight onto that. I'll give you a hint. It's underground.
Ah, it's fucking crazy. It's probably in the area where I found the other two pieces.
Okay, did you say I got inspiration for praying?
You have one inspiration thing, yes.
Okay. Does inspiration stack in your game?
It does right now, until it doesn't
Okay.
anymore.
Okay.
But yeah, the answer is until a major rule change comes out, then yes, it stacks. But I like to keep UA and UA, except for like class stuff. I'll let people play around with races and classes. That's okay. And Silvery Barbs is a stupid spell. All right.
I agree. That shit's broken.
That shit's dumb.
I don't think it's that broken. I think Shield's more broken still.
Silvery Barbs only has verbal components to it. That's my biggest thing.
I see.
All
You
right.
guys talked about it. I read it. Read up.
Yeah. All right. If it had material and somatic, I wouldn't mind. I actually would not care. That's all I'll say. Second level spell, take it or leave it.
I just feel like if I had to pick between Shield and Silvery Barbs, I can only pick one. I would pick Shield every time.
Yeah, Shield is. I just like Shield more. I don't mind.
Yeah.
I don't mind somebody casting Shield and getting a 32 AC. That's just the name of the game.
And Silvery Barbs only works on one thing. Shield works until your next turn, so it's very good. Yeah.
At the same time, most of the damage I do to my players is automatic damage anyway, so
Damn it.
it's fine.
He doesn't miss.
I can't miss if I cast Darkstar. All right. Let's see here. Everybody's set. You go buy your stuff. Your insight is it's in the Underdark somewhere in the Ved Coast. That's your first insight on the last fragment of the first blade of the first Prophica. Map wise, where are you guys heading? Because now we're getting to the stage of things where you can start, exploring around and picking a location to head to and start things out. If that's what you want to do. Otherwise, whatever you want to do with the rest of your day.
Lorenzo puts on his Indiana Jones hat
Nice.
and asks the party if they're willing to go artifact hunting.
I think I will. I just need like a day to prepare.
Me too.
Because I want my projects to be ongoing and like self-sufficient, so I don't have to.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I just want to set things up in motion, and then I can leave.
Sure.
I have dinner plans tomorrow, so.
So do I.
Oh, who are your dinner plans with?
The Royals are the main people around here. I forget their names. But I sent out my friends to go give them letters, talk to them. People that were getting mugged.
That's right. So tomorrow you guys have a little bit of things, and then you can head out.
All right, so friends, did you want to, I don't know, You can shop for soul pieces in the city, by the way. I don't know if you want to do that. I would recommend it. Wink, wink. But you don't have to. Up to you.
I was
great.
gonna ask if the the good old soul piece vendor's still around.
Yeah, Roseblood Incorporated. It's finger licking geared.
I was gonna ask if he was still around. I forgot about that.
He's in Versia still.
Oh,
Yeah, actually, he's moved on. He's back in Valakan.
I want to get coughed on by him and get his sickness.
get his illness. Yeah. No, but yeah, you can still buy most minor soul pieces. I can put together a shopping, an amount that they have. If you want some suggestions on soul pieces that you can purchase, we've got a
I'd
couple
like
here and
that.
there. Okay.
You don't need to. You don't need to do it like now. We could just do it after session.
That's fine. We'll do that. I see then. Out of session. Sounds good to me. Pin. If you want to do the same, we can do that always.
I'm also looking to get armor, but we'll do that. We can do that out of session too.
Yeah. That you can just any equipment, guys, that you can just buy. It's not a magic item. You can just, and if you're in Helhazar, just exchange the gold, send me a message, and just buy it out of the player's handbook. Basically, that's fine. I do not mind. Just send me what you bought so that we just have record of you miss. And that's more just so that you know why you have less money in the future. You could be like, where'd all my cash go?
Give you the receipt. Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you gonna take out the money out of our inventory for us?
No. You do it yourselves. You take the money out of your inventory. Just send me what you've purchased.
Yeah.
I'm just trusting you guys to keep your bills straight, basically.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Because you guys are also level 7s, next session I'll be sending you your recruitment lists. Voivid, for you, that's going to be a different way to make your robots much faster. But also get you prices on what you can do to instantly purchase, buy, things like that. And also, you have a number of other things that you can do. You can also get little apprentices, things like that, little workers that you can either hire out or keep under your command forever. Let's see, because you're level 7 pin, like I said earlier, you've got your grung, you can get more and more and more. And they can do things for you. And you can have an entire army raised in your name, so you never have to do anything. That's fine. Go for it.
Oh, he's making an army too? Dang, that's two of us.
Army of living frogs. Technically, everybody's just about making an army now. Greg will have a whole bunch of marauders and things like that he can conjure and things like that.
He's gonna have an army of midgets, my dude.
Yeah, that will be one of the opportunities for him. Yes, but I'll also give him opportunities to make more hell engines, which is not technically what he has right now, but we're gonna kind of probably use those stat blocks for a lot of them. And then Lorenzo, Farseekers Guild, Bandits. I don't know which one. We'll have to figure that out.
Yeah.
Kind of as we continue.
What if he doesn't want to go wide and he wants to go big instead?
He doesn't have to do this, Lorenzo. Go wide. What do you mean? Like
you know how if you build an army, you're going wide, but if you're making yourself like a god, you're going big.
Tall.
Like
that's what I mean.
Yourself super strong. Yeah, go tall. I see.
He's building tall.
Yeah.
Then this offers you potential access if you don't want to buy people, right, to expand an army. This will give you opportunities to claim power within towns, cities, things like that. Things that either build fame, build all different sorts of things like that, XP, just passively, or make you like magical things like that. So opportunities are still there. I understand the idea of building tall. The other thing is that instead of having just a bunch of little guys, you can also make some like single badasses that are like CR7, things like that. That also work under your command if you don't want to have people that aren't very good, but you have a lot of them and have to worry about having a lot of them. The best thing is that there's no daily payment for a lot of these guys, unless you are just temporarily hiring them out.
I was going to dig very deep into all that stuff you just said.
Yeah. We'll talk after session. I've got some homework tonight, but we'll talk for a little bit at least.
All right.
Okay. Whatever else you guys want to get done today, that's just you got the time there, and then rest up, and then we'll get to whatever people are doing tomorrow morning.
Okay, I guess I'll ask the party. So I talked about this before. again, I have multiple projects going. One of them is in far dust research, and again, if you're willing to donate what you can produce, then I will have it researched, and we can find out its effects. And of course, I'll share my notes with you should you contribute.
Okay.
Yeah, once again, just mush them all together and then give it to him
Oh, you're gonna.
behind my back again. Yeah.
Oh, just like right now.
Yes.
Okay.
Do the salt sprinkle meme.
I guess if I receive it like that, I would say I would prefer it if it was separated, so we can kind of look into its individual components. But this in itself has value as well.
There you go. Here, have this too, and I'll hand him a cookie.
Oh, okay, I need to find out where the cookie is so I can write down its abilities.
Yeah.
Once per me. Okay.
This is what I get for trying to roll a random encounter check. Right, you're fine.
King Solomon's back.
No, there's a 5% chance a day in Hellhazar of just getting an encounter ahead.
See, so
Is it
today's the 17th of Gath? Is it?
Yes, it is the 17th of Gath.
17th of Gath. You're gonna have to tell me what he gave me because I don't even know what colors he can produce.
That's a good question. And we have to find out which order they kind of combined into, because that also matters. That's going to be at random, though, because he said it was. So...
That's why I did it.
Pin, what are your dusts? You've got silver, green, and which one? Red. Pretty sure, right?
Thought so.
Yep, that sounds right to me. Roll me 3d4, Pin.
Eight.
Alright, roll me one more d4 for me. Alright. So it went exactly in that order. Silver, green, then red. So let's take a look and see what that does.
Oh, damn it. We don't have much variation among us. Oh, I will say also then, since, well, I guess you can't do it today, but I'll tell Pin that Quiddy should be able to produce a different set of dusts because my Revenant produced a different set of dusts.
Really? That'd be crazy. He'll take that in mind. And he'll hand you whatever's gonna appear here.
I'm ready to take notes.
Oh, interesting.
How-
That's actually a really good combo. The one that Quiddy just made.
Oh, sorry. Can you tell me the color and the order again?
Yeah, it was silver, green, and then red.
I'll put this somewhere else. Hold on.
What are yours?
Hold on one sec. So silver, green, red. Ventilation. Okay, I'm ready. Okay, my dusks.
Sir.
Deus can produce white, blue, gold, and Thaddeus can produce black, blue, pale.
And then, do you have mine written down? Because
I do. Lorenzo has red, black, and green.
okay, I
The
thought I
only one
told
I'm-
you, but
The
I
only one
couldn't-
I'm missing is Greg. I only know 2 out of 3. Greg's 3.
He's definitely got
This-
red, right? That's the
Yeah,
one.
he's got red, silver, and the third is unknown.
Did you
'Cause
try
you
to
said-
do Quiddy's Pin or no? Just say that was interesting and move on.
Yeah, he knows exactly what it is. So, yeah, he won't do pins, right? I mean, Quiddies yet.
That's fine.
Not just yet.
Understood. Well,
I don't think he can though, because he produced all 12 ounces just now, right?
yeah.
To make
That's
his-
true. He's
yeah.
tapped. Yeah. It's the same pool, right? It's just a different, well, yeah, like resource-wise, but it's a different amount. Or, no, wait. Same amount, wait. Fuck. Same pool, amount-wise, different types of dust per each person.
Mhm.
Plus the, yeah, clones.
Right.
Alright, right. That was
If you really want me
annoying
to, I can
say.
just shit out all the black stuff for you.
Oh, are you giving me black?
I mean, yeah, because I assume you don't need the others.
Sure, I'll take anything you can make. Actually, if I can choose, I want the red, black, green, green, green or red, up to you.
You don't want black?
Because Thaddeus can make black, so I'm not too worried.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's up, Pimpin?
What did my monstrosity create when I squished them all together?
So it was this, it kind of like this, like, nasty looking, almost, very hot to the touch, sort of stimulant. This, like, drug almost. It makes like a crumbly, like, hot powder, that is, yeah, it looks pretty rough looking. I'm not gonna lie. But it is meant to be consumed by the user, or applied to a item.
All right, he'll hand it to Deus.
Yep.
Hey. Gotcha. God. My researchers in Eastgard. Sorry. So for Lorenzo, which one did you want to give me, red or green?
I'll give you green.
Okay, green. I have to ask Greg when he's back.
Sure.
So something I want to do is have. I don't think it'd be appropriate to move Brunio to Hauzar.
No,
So
I mean, he lives where he lives, right?
yeah, exactly. It's just easier to centralize my projects in one place.
Yeah.
I
You
need
can
to
send
find
a
a way to
messenger, though. You could just send somebody to
send him to dust.
deliver it. Yeah.
Okay, then I'll do that. How much would that cost me?
2 silver. It's really not that bad.
How much? Sorry.
2 silver. That's all.
2 silver. Okay. I will send him exactly what Pin gave me, that combination.
Sure.
And I'll send him. I want to give him what I can make. Oh, let's see here. What am I gonna make? I'll give him black. So I'll send it to you after.
Okay.
Like out of session, but
Sure.
I'm just gonna make
but
one.
2 silver is all it costs to send a message like that. It's a package.
Okay.
Alrighty. Good stuff. Good stuff. Well, anybody else? Anything else today that you guys want to do? You still got some time. I would say, Lorenzo, you taking your investigation check to look around is going to be like a major action, but you've still got a little bit of time left if you want to do something else.
I mean, I'm good. I don't really need anything else.
All right, Pin.
Sending my goons out to look for flying creature posting up posters once again.
Sure. Do you want them to investigate or try to track something down with survival?
You know what? I tried to investigate last time, didn't work. I'll try them tracking down something.
Okay. Oh my god. All right, they rolled really well. So what is your exact command for them to do then?
I'll tell them what they're looking for. This flying creature posting up posters, and I'll try to identify the creature that they're.
What do you want us to do when we find it?
Track it, find where it either like maybe lives or stops for a majority of the time, and then come back and tell me.
Okay, sounds good.
Hey.
At the end of the day, they return. All right, boss. We got him. We found him. we thought about killing him.
we got him, and they have like a sack, and he's just in. We got him.
Well, we thought about capturing him because we really could have killed him, but we chose against it. Doing it.
Yeah, that's probably best idea right now. Last time I killed something, I ended up dying, so
Okay.
being a little cautious. So yeah, show me the way, boys.
Oh, well, okay. It's gonna be hard to really show you a way. He kind of, and they take you around out into the town. He came out of this like little vent here. He's crawling around inside there, and he seems like he's just flying all across the town. We watched him put up more of these posters and tear some down of different politicians and things like that. And yeah, that's mostly it. He seems to be in the walls and things like that.
In the fucking trees.
All right.
And it was weird. It was like the posters were coming out of his like hand.
Coming out of his hand.
Yeah.
Well, let's tear some down and set up a trap here for next time he comes.
Okay, we can do that. We'll try to set up another trap. Do you want us to just sit and wait and try to get him, or do you want us to set up like a cage or something that comes down and grabs him?
Do we have a cage?
We can find one.
Sure. Here, have some money for a cage.
We could poison it too. We could make it all poison and sticky and make him have a stroke or something.
I don't think we wanted to have a stroke just yet.
Okay.
Maybe standard cage.
Standard cage. Sounds good.
And here, take these. And he hands them money and cookies.
They eat the cookies. They take the money. They buy the cage.
All right.
Prepare with
Deal.
another survival check. A possible trap. And it's pretty good.
All right.
All right. So now we'll see if they're able to capture it the next day. What is Pin doing? That was just your little comrades.
Hey, Pin really doesn't have too much to do right now.
Okay. Do you want to start working towards getting more allies or something like that, or?
Sure.
All right. Do you want more? What do you want to get more of in the future? What do you want to try to get more under your rope of control?
Kind of like a network of knowledge.
So some smart boys.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You want a couple of casters in your guild then, in your faction?
Yeah, sure.
Things like that. Okay. Pin, go ahead and make me roll me 4d6 then to start getting some arcane knowledge and things like that. All right. And then also go ahead and roll. What else do you have? That's really it, actually. That's really all you got. Okay. All right. On your character sheet, then, you are very close. You need just a little bit more, cash and things like that, and you can get yourself a group of little magic apprentices and things like that.
Okay.
Otherwise, you have enough magic to spend doing a ritual of some sort, a very minor ritual. So in your bio or something like that on your character sheet, sorry, I didn't mean to click through it.
You're good.
You can mark one magic development point that you can spend doing other stuff.
One magic development point.
Yep. So you can use that to try to make magic items. You can use that to try to recruit mages of some sort. You'll need more than just the one magic point to actually get those little starter out guys, but or you can also try to, I don't know, because you're a druid, you can try to grow plants, things like that. Cure somebody of an illness. Yeah. Use that. Things like that. Yeah.
That actually gave me a good idea for extra room.
Sure, and that's the other thing that we'll get to in out of character stuff right after this is what you want your extra little room to be all about. All right.
Oh, like in the chantry?
Yeah, in the chantry. Yep.
Oh, that room. I forgot. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Right. Cool stuff. Lorenzo's good. You're good. Pin. Right? Or yeah, because it's your action is getting that thing. Anything else, Pin, that you wanna do today, or try to think about getting done?
Nope. besides out of character things, I'm good.
Sure, sounds good. Greg will take whatever he wants to retrospectively. I'll message him about that kind of stuff. Alrighty, and then Deus, what's your plan for today?
It'll probably again mostly be out of character stuff. He's gonna want to.
Okay.
He's gonna deal with the geomancers in Eastgard. He's gonna try to find magical crafters in Halazar. Find more crafters. General, I guess. My robot crafting crafters in Halazar. If I can find and expand that. I have to deal with my mine / what else did I get?
Yeah, roll me. I think it's 3d6.
3d6.
Oh,
Oh.
fucking fine.
So you get a material development point.
What was the other thing? I got workshop. It's written somewhere.
Yep. You will actually need. So if you're doing development points, for the workshop. Sorry, I'm uncorking wine right now.
Drink up.
It's my roommate's wine, actually. Almost got it.
Stealing your fucking roommate's wine, dude?
No, it's his. I'm opening it for him.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
I was like, that's kind of fucked
That
up.
was a good pop.
That was a pretty good pop.
That was on
Mine
there really hard,
infection.
actually. Goddamn. All right. Ugh.
Wine.
All right, I got your cork here, brother. For when you're all set. All right. And then because it's you got dwarvy boys working on it, you can actually get 2 material points.
Ooh, wait. Do I write this down somewhere, or are you gonna write it down somewhere?
Put it on your I'll move it, but put it on your character sheet for now.
Oh, okay. Let me find it.
I will, but just I need to rinse this out first, so keep it for now. I'm almost done.
Deus is tiny mine. 2 development points.
Yeah, small mine, not tiny mine. I'm not going to give you a tiny
Small mine. Okay.
I changed my mind. I think I was originally going to, but I'll upgrade the size of it.
Okay. He also gave me a small workshop.
So the workshop, yes, turns development points into technology. So if you want to, go ahead and roll me. I think it's 2d6. Yeah. If
I want to.
If you want to, try to convert those 2 into 1 technology point right away.
What can technology points do? I forgot.
Make constructs, build more advanced for most buildings you need at least a few technology points, and then mostly material points. So you always need a little bit of the technology points, but you can also purchase those. So
I have many questions. I'll ask you after
we'll
session,
go into
I
it.
guess.
We'll take it down. This is sort of a. I still need to copy and paste all the information for the other stuff, but basically, the other thing is that you get profit from both of those. So go ahead and mark just 10 gold from each.
So I get 20 gold.
You get 20 gold, and you can convert that into actual just like crafting resources of either kind. So either 10 smithing material gold or 10 tinker tools material gold.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
You know what I mean? So it's either 10 actual profit or building materials that you can then work yourself.
I'm gonna do actual profit because I've been using it to buy materials for cheaper.
Yeah, that makes sense, right?
Yeah. Okay, so that's been dealt with. Okay. So my projects, I have myself can craft. I have a personal industry. Thaddeus can craft.
Yep.
I have my 2 arcane crafter geomancers in Eastgard.
Yep.
I have my node, which it has been crafting, but mostly been overlooking. I have my expertise army in Halazar.
Yep.
They have since made 2 industry units.
Nice.
Oh no, a third one. Wait, where's the third one come from? Oh no, the 2 made a third one, I think.
Okay.
Anyway, I have 3. Okay, I guess in total I have 4 industry units.
Wow.
And then
Okay.
spell stuff. Let me see. No, this is Fardust research. Okay. Covered that. Spell crafting, that's been done for the geomancers, I'm not concerned. Okay, yeah, and then my mind and my workshop. Okay, so yeah, I think we covered everything. Well,
Awesome.
besides the stuff we'll actually talk about out of session.
A few rule things, stuff like that, and updating
Yeah.
a few things. Yep. Okay.
So are we talking about all of the 17th of Gath?
Yeah, that's the 17th of Gath that we're trying to get through so that we can do our starting stuff and at least begin it so that next session we can be adventuring and things like that.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, we'll talk more about after session then.
Okay. Is that everybody taken care of for the 17th? Obviously, without a few retrospective things.
I'm good.
Okay, 18th of Gath. You guys wake up and are free to do your various different tasks that you wanted to get done today. Meeting up with a few people, right? We'll start with Pin. The leader, Bron Amoro, a Vidalcan royal member, and a good friend to the Fate Given, actually, despite everything bad that had happened within his hold. He was a long family friend of both the songs and the odes. Let me see. His name... Forgot that I reorganized everything into the Galaxy tab. I hate that. Let's see. Arborat, Vid Coast. There we go. We look towards the visage of Asu Accord. There we go. Yes. I believe, right? Yeah. Make sure that the name is right. Actually, hold on. And our psalm. My bad. So sorry. Yes, head of the council in Ved Coast, just about, given his position as Branamoro's head. And our psalm approaches and gives you a big bow as he recognizes you. As somebody who had reached out.
I will also bow and say thank you for coming here at short notice.
I thank you for reaching out. It was quite a troublesome time.
Yeah, to me and you both, buddy. I would like to try to get to the bottom of why all this is kind of happening. There's been a lot of kind of defacing of the Fate Given and top political leaders such as yourself recently. It cost us, well, a lot of people their, I guess, lives and, I guess, all kinds of different things. I've been trying to get to the bottom of some of this, but it's kind of an outside kind of political matter, and I would kind of want to understand who would be kind of, trying to do this.
He nods. Well, I hate to say it, but election season is just a few months away. If anybody's going to start making their moves, it's now. Even I myself am fighting to maintain control of Branamoro. There are a lot of interested parties, things like this, that are trying to take it out from underneath me. People are reaching to make their connections that they need to maintain their power. As rough as this might be, I don't necessarily know who's going after me in that regard, but I believe that there is probably some sort of connection. As for the bandits, things like that, the brigands, I received word, I'll tell you this much at least, that they left via ship shortly after an altercation down below in the Undercity.
Left. You know where to?
We have no record. All we know is that they went east.
Went east. Okay. I guess that is one, group of bandits to worry about, one less. But,
correct. We'll spot their ship and make sure that they're not able to make port properly next time. We have plenty of defensive things to... should they return, I will inform you, and we'll send them to the inspection dock.
Thank you. That would be good. But in terms of who hired them, who do you think would be, I guess, racing against you to get a position?
Hell, I don't know if it's necessarily me or anybody within the other bronze, and there are alliances, you see, things like that. I don't know.
Internal politics.
It is a spider web, I would say. But particular minds where names don't come to mind right now.
Anti-fate given?
That has been a sentiment ever since the bombing of Branamoro. Not by the necessarily rich, mind you, but there are a few here and there. I will say some of the more mercantile-minded individuals don't necessarily like having the fate given breathing down the city so much.
Mercantile.
That's
Okay.
a gross summary by me. There are plenty who are also very much appreciative of what they've brought to the table. Things like the inventions of all different sorts of and the arrival of the great ships by Mr. Wells. All good things, but I digress. As for you, do you have any theories?
Not really. I kind of think it's someone who was not very, obviously, very good friends with the fate given, but I think it's more than just a simple just don't like them kind of thing. I think it's someone who's possibly, or at least they felt, would be backstabbed or betrayed by the fate given in some way.
Okay. A little broader conspiracy then. Understood. Well, I'm willing to pay you, or at least assist you in whatever you might need in the coming days in this investigation. Just let me know. There is a ship in my name should you need it. I can have a crew assembled and things like that, and send you out on your way. You'll be perfectly safe. More or less on the shallower seas of the Fed coast. Just be wary on your way out into the Sloan. It is risky out there this time of year, I will say. The arrival of sea creatures has been rumored to be increasing as of late. Outside of that, though, I wish you the very, very best luck. I'm sorry I could not offer more. I'll look into it, though, and shoot any names your way that immediately come to mind.
Tell me, does this happen every election period?
Oh, almost. You'll be surprised if one of the people that you're not running against blatantly tries to send assassins on your out to your way, or somebody makes a pact with a dragon that burns down a section of your brawn and blames it on you. These things happen time to time. At the very least, elections only happen every 10 years. So.
Not very nice.
Certainly not.
What in the world? Okay. Good to know. It's a lot different from where I'm from. Very different political sphere. Within a sphere.
Within a sphere.
Okay, well, thank you so much for, I guess, talking to me. Sorry, I felt like a waste of time now.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, at the very least, I look forward to working with you in ensuring that at least the Chantry stays where it is, and you're all continued your permittance on this fine coast and allowed to work to the best of your ability.
Well, it's good to meet a fellow supporter of the fate given. Hopefully we won't disappoint.
I have my confidence. Thank you. Make an insight check.
Hey.
Insight 14. You noticed as he was talking that he was favoring a side of his body. And in fact, one of his arms seemed to have been entirely made of this sort of aether tech, floating fingers, things like this. He had a prosthetic arm.
Mhm. Is there any way I could have looked at it more with, you know what? Can I cast detect magic?
Sure, yeah, it is magical.
A school of any sorts?
I would say that's interesting. Let me look up a spell and I'll answer that question. Okay, I have to just figure.
No problem.
It's kind of a tricky thing. I would say probably transmutation and conjuration.
Okay.
It's centered on the arm, by the way, not the rest of him.
Okay. What does he have? In general.
You detected like something like a sending stone in his pocket, a spell book. He seems to be another caster.
Okay.
A holy sigil too.
Ah, man of God, good. Interesting. That is quite the piece you have there, as I point his arm.
He'll kind of look towards you. Well, yes. Unfortunately, the city is not always safe. Isn't that right?
Yeah, I guess you're just lucky it was just a arm, haha. Sweats. But where did you I guess acquire a piece of uh magical I guess item like that?
Oh, well, there are hospitals, things like this in town that are able to give you such a restoration. In truth, I could go to a cleric and pay to get my arm back, but at this point, I almost prefer the versatility of this limb. But yes, this is aether tech. We make constructs, things like this, out of magic instead of true mechanical means.
I see.
Very easy to implement upon the body as well.
Alright. Well, thank you for the information, and if I find anything, I'll let you know.
Of course. He turns back away and heads back to his home. All right.
Interesting.
And that's probably where we'll close off there. We'll start with the last meeting between Lorenzo and the Warden, and anything else that we have before we head out. You guys plan on going west or east, by the way, or to East Guard to go get that piece first? You guys are going relic hunting.
Probably going east to the Badlands.
The Badlands.
The Dunelands. Not the Badlands.
Okay, so you're not going relic hunting, you're going to...
Well, probably relic hunting and then... Well, I don't know if we're leaving the Ved Coast.
I thought we were hunting for the closest relic first, or whichever we can get the quickest.
Yeah.
So, yeah, are you looking at the map I'm looking at?
Yes.
Okay. You've got potential some sort of fiendish thing over here.
Yep.
And then you've got bandit camp over here.
Yep.
Each one has a fragment of battery. So
yes.
Are you going east, or are you going west, or are you going to go to the one in... Well, actually, you don't have an insight onto the one in Eastgard, right? You just have a fragment of it.
Yeah, just a fragment.
Yeah, so... If you're going relic hunting, east or west?
Can I get another insight? Like, as a...
Today? Like, try to go get another one? Yeah, you could.
Yeah, just before the...
Yeah, if that's how you want to start the day, go ahead and roll an investigation for me.
Are you streaming this or no?
Yeah, I'm still streaming.
Oh, okay.
How do you
Well-
get an insight?
You just make an investigation check into one of the ones you already have. You're basically just asking around, looking for stories and things like this, the lore
Hey!
surrounding it. I'll give you 2. It is indeed in the Underdark, but it is not in Hal Hazar. It is instead in Hal Hades, underneath the ground.
I see. Is that one or there's that both?
Well, you guys will always find 2 fragments of it. Was that for the Blade of the First Prophica, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So the last fragment of it is in Hal Hades. So if
How many? So you have fragments of this artifact already?
2.
You have 2.
You'll
Okay.
get another 2 from Hal Hades.
Ah.
Roll me a d10, by the way. Decide for me your fate.
My fate.
Undead.
What?
Within a crypt of some sort, there is the last fragments of the Prophica blade in Hal Hades.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, I already have a fate. What do you mean?
Oh, no. I was just letting you pick your own flavor of dungeon, basically. Alright. Side quests obtained. So westward or eastward?
I want to go west, but that's me.
I think West sounds good.
West sounds good? Okay. Then I will plan on that, and we can start unveiling this map next time as you travel westward. You see your first little thing over here? That's where you're
Yeah.
heading for your nearest one.
Here. Oh.
You guys can
Wait,
travel
what are we-
pretty fast with your machine. So, I gotta set this.
Oh, Greg's?
Yep.
We don't have to set up our own little group of flying rangers.
Well, I mean, you can.
I'm just
Yeah.
wondering which would be faster. Like, how fast is this thing? I don't know.
60 foot.
Oh. So if we fly, it would be faster.
But there's no way
Yeah.
that Greg's not bringing his car, right? So.
That's true. Never mind. I guess we'll ride his car.
His car might be faster. We'll have to see. I'll let him kind of customize it as it upgrades. As he
Oh,
gets
because of the level
levels.
7 thing. All right.
So he might choose for it to go really fast, or for it to gain more weapons, or get bigger, something like that. So we'll see.
Yeah.
I'll talk to him about that. But anyway, say bye-bye. That's our session.
Bye-bye.
Hey,
bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.